Good afternoon, my Facebook family and friends. It's Myra again. Decided to jump on and do another quick little live. I'm still trying to promote my Brown Cherubs Love Zone, and I'm still looking for a few more singles who are seriously ready to mingle. And hi, Sam. Um, and I'm looking for people who are also interested in attraction, relationships, and love. So if you're interested in any of those things, hi, Deb. Hi, Sana. Um, then this is the group for you. It isn't just for people who are single, it's for people who are married or in relationships as well. And maybe they just want to improve their communication skills, just want to understand their partners better, or if you have brothers or father or uncle or your sisters or mother and you just want to improve your communication skills with those people, then there's lots and lots of information in those groups. Hey, how you doing? In the group that will help you. It's a free Facebook page. And the reason why I'm pushing it and pushing it and pushing it is because I've got a few people in the group at the moment, and we're a bit top heavy. We've got a lot of ladies, well, a few ladies and one guy. So I really do need to kind of create a balance there, and just to create a bit more of an oomph, a bit more energy from the group. But what I wanted to talk to you about this afternoon, and I am going to try and keep it to time actually because I've got to go out, and I thought that's a good way for me to actually keep it to time, is to do it just before I need to go out. But what I wanted to talk to you about this afternoon, and I have done a few of these lives, and if you want to see them, I have posted them in the group, or you can have a look at my general page. And as I say, once I get enough people in the group, I won't be doing these lives generally. I'll be putting those lives straight into the group. So if you enjoyed today, you'll know where to find more. And if you do enjoy the video, then you can like, or you can put a heart, a comment, and please feel free to share because I want to get this message out there to people. So this afternoon I wanted to just quickly talk about people and their perception of finding their other half. Now, oftentimes I've heard people say that their partner is their better half or their other half, and phrases like that. And I just wanted to say to people this afternoon that you are not a half of anything. You are a whole person. You are a whole individual, and you shouldn't ever be made to feel less than a whole person, independent of. When I say independent, I know we're a society and we're communal and we need other people, but what I mean is you're not dependent on another being, for your to make you who you are. You already are exactly who you're supposed to be, and another person cannot define you, doesn't add value to you in any way, shape or form. I've been married, I've been single, I've been engaged, I've been divorced. I think I've done it all now except be a widow, so fingers crossed that doesn't happen anytime soon. And it's the other person doesn't define who I am. And oftentimes when I hear people talk about relationships, it's almost like they sound like they're looking to have somebody add more to them. And I just wanted people to have a little think about that, if you've ever thought that yourself, and just to reassure everybody who listens to this video that you are a whole person. And in fact, it's an exchange. This is what I talked about in my last video. So you have things to offer, and the other person should have things to offer to you in exchange, so that there's a balance there. You shouldn't go out feeling needy, feeling that you need somebody else to define you, feeling that you need, hi Ian, you alright, nice to see you, feeling that this person is going to make you happy or make you feel better and all of that sort of thing. That's not somebody else's job, that's not somebody else's role. It's for you to be happy in yourself confident in yourself, feeling that you're fabulous in yourself, and that is what you should be taking out into the world and presenting to other people, because that's actually very attractive. It's way more attractive than people looking for somebody else to define them or make them who they are. I always say that when I talk about my relationship, I used to say that a man in my life would be the icing on my cake, but now it's like a man in my life is, the cherry on the icing on my cake, because I've had to work hard in my life to get the things that I have, and I've done most of it on my own. Much of what I have achieved in life I have done on my own from my own hard work, my own graft, my own determination and my own perseverance. So it's nice to have somebody there to cheerlead for you and to support you and all of this, but it's not necessarily that person's role. And thank you, Ian. That's a nice bit of encouragement. It's for you to go out into the world, into society, ready to do that yourself, to meet your own goals, to achieve your own ambitions and the things that you've set for yourself. And your partner really should just be somebody who just encourages you, who, spurs you on, kind of brushes you off, helps you up if you ever feel a bit down. And then that's mutual. That's something that you have as an exchange. So I just wanted to very quickly say to people, feel whole. And if you're not feeling a whole person, in terms of your confidence, your self-esteem, if you haven't dealt with, oftentimes people say they go into relationships or they've met people who have baggage. Now, baggage isn't just children. Baggage can be past trauma, disappointments, what else? Just stuff that people are dealing with, skeletons that you've got in your closet, so to speak. Don't take those into a new relationship, and don't expect your partner to be able to clear your cobwebs out of your closet or scare out your skeletons out of your closet, because it's your closet. They're your cobwebs and they're your skeletons, and it's you have to deal with that. And if you do have a relationship break, that's a good time to do a bit of spring cleaning and decluttering and get your, I always talk about mindset, get your mindset straight, so that when you present yourself to the world and to a new partner and to other people, they don't have that feeling that you're heavy, because having emotional baggage is heavy. It feels heavy to you, and oftentimes that's where I think the phrase depression comes from, because you are literally feeling depressed. Like when you make a coffee. I hate coffee, by the way, but Mark makes coffee and he puts it in one of those jars, one of those jugs, and he presses it and he depresses it, and that's what happens. Your emotional baggage depresses you, and it's heavy. And to go into a new relationship, or even if you're in a partnership or a relationship with somebody, for you to be in that state of mind is heavy. It's heavy for you, and they can feel that and they can sense that, and you're not being your best you, and you can't fairly expect somebody to offer you their best self if you're not presenting your best self. And often people do that. They expect so much more from a partner than they are actually giving themselves. And as I said in my previous videos, you have to be willing to have an exchange. You can expect something, but only if you're giving, and that should be balanced. So, you've got to really learn to love yourself, have self-care. I talk about all these things in the group. I can have sessions with people one-to-one on these areas as well, because as you know, I'm a life coach. But that's really the seed of what I'm talking about today. I don't want to be anybody's cake. I don't want to be anybody's icing. I just want to be that little cherry that they just put on the top just to make it look pretty, and just say, oh, isn't that a beautiful cake? Because it's hard work. It's hard work to be somebody's cake or somebody's icing, and they're relying on you for everything. And, you do something and they're happy. You don't do something, they're sad. And suddenly you are not only trying to manage your own life and your own emotion and your own feelings, but having to be responsible for theirs as well. And then if children are involved, the children as well. And it becomes hard work, and it becomes draining and depleting, and people get very miserable. And oftentimes relationships can end because people are they've got nothing else left. And I did talk about that in a previous video. So work really hard on your own personal development. Read books, watch videos on YouTube, listen to audiobooks, speak to people. If you've got serious issues, if you've suffered serious trauma, get help. Solihull Wellbeing Clinic has a whole plethora of specialists. Hi, Jose, that can help you on different levels: psychiatry, psychology. There's life coaches. There's healers, all sorts. I'm fine, thank you, sweetheart. I hope you're okay as well. So get your stuff sorted, clear your baggage, get rid of your skeletons, so that you can just be your best self and present yourself in a way that you're a whole person, and you and your partner should complement each other. Neither person should have to be carrying the other. Yes, people have dips. People can suffer a bereavement or a serious illness, and then yes, you would expect your partner to carry you during those times and to give you extra support. But again, that would have to be reciprocal, and when that person is going through their down times, you're expected to do the same for them, and you should be able to do that for them. And you won't be able to do that for them if you are not feeling whole. So do what you need to do. If you need any extra support, let me know. I can signpost you. I can do what I can to help people. And as I said before, this is just my way of just doing what I can to try and make the world a better place, because I do believe that the power of love is, one of the strongest forces in the universe, and people are not necessarily employing it in the best way that they can, and using that force, that energy, to help them and to help other people. So this is what I'm really trying to get across through the Brown Cherubs Love Zone. We've got a social coming up at the end of the month. I think it's the last Friday of the month. I think it's the 26th of July. We're going out to eat and maybe a bit of karaoke. So if anybody fancies joining us, it's members only. So you just have to message me, let me know you want to join Brown Cherubs Love Zone. I'll add you to the group, and then you can come along. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to be asking some very poignant questions so that we can have a bit of a debate, have a bit of fun, have some games, maybe have a few prizes, and just have an opportunity to have some just very nice, pleasant adult company over some food and a drink, and some singing, because how often do you get to do that? And a few of my single people in the group are very much like, they don't know where to meet people, where's nice to go. So these are some of the things that we're going to be moving towards. So thank you very much for listening. It's just a short and sweet one today, because I'm listening to what people are saying in the group. I'm listening to what sort of things people are saying on Facebook. And I just wanted to give a little bit of encouragement and feedback on that. You are whole, you are complete. And when you're looking for a partner, choose somebody that can complement you. And as I say, you just want somebody to be the cherry. And I don't even like cherries, to be honest. Can I have a flake or some sprinkles or some whipped cream? Whipped cream and icing, I do like that. So, whatever floats your boat, whatever tickles your fancy. But certainly your partner should not be your cake, and they should not even be your icing. So bear that in mind. If you're in a relationship, consider that next time, you're feeling a bit like your partner isn't doing enough for you. And maybe that will save an argument. Maybe that could save a relationship. I don't know. But thank you all for joining me this afternoon. And as I say, if you've liked it, you can add a comment. You can give me a thumbs up or a heart. You can feel free to leave a comment. And if you really have enjoyed it, then do feel free to share. And let's get this message out there. So thanks again. Have a great rest of your day. Love and light, and namaste. Bye.